3 squared means 3 times 3, which is 9. Negative 5 squared means negative 5 times negative 5. Two negatives multiplied becomes a positive, and 5 times 5 is 25. What is 4 cubed? This means 4 times 4 times 4, 3 times. This is the exponent, and we repeat multiplication. 4 times 4 is 16, and anything times 4 you can double twice. 16 doubled is 32, and 32 doubled is 64. We can verify this using multiplication. 6 times 4 is 24, so we write the little 2 up here. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. Indeed, the answer is 64. What is negative 5 cubed? This question is the same as negative 1 times 5 cubed. According to BEDMAS, we should do exponents before multiplying. So the answer indeed is negative, and 5 cubed is 125. So the final answer is negative 125. What is negative 2 cubed? This means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. 3 negatives, or an odd number of negatives, becomes negative. And what is 2 times 2 times 2? The answer is 8. So the final result is negative 8. What is 0 squared? We have repeated multiplication involving 0, and anything times 0 is 0. What is 2/3 squared? We have repeated multiplication. 2/3 times 2/3. We're allowed in math to multiply across. It's a rule. 2 times 2 is 4, and 3 times 3 is 9. What is the square root of 49? What times what becomes the inside? The answer is 7, because 7 times 7 is 49. Another strange way to think about this is 49 is 7 times 7 times 1. When there are two of the same numbers in this square root radical symbol, we can actually break out. So this becomes 7 times the square root of 1, and the square root of 1 is just 1. So the answer is 7. What is the square root of 289? What times what becomes the inside? So if you memorize your timetables, you'll realize that 17 times 17 is 289. By the way, 16 times 16 is 256, and 18 times 18 is 324. So by trial and error, figure out that the answer is 17. So just take a guess. What times what is around 300? Perhaps you would guess 15. So expand it out. What is 15 times 15? 5, 5, 25. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. We add this up. We have 225. So we guessed too low. So the next time, just pick a number that's higher. What is the square root of 1? What times what is the inside? The answer is 1. Let's find the square root of a decimal number. What times what becomes the inside? We know the answer is 0.2, because 0.2 times 0.2 becomes 0.04. How do we multiply with decimal numbers? We multiply 2 times 2 is 4, and we count how many decimals there are after the decimal place. We have a 2 and a 2 here, so that's 1 digit, 2 digits. So we jump 1, 2 digits to the left, and our new decimal is here. So the answer is 0.04, which is here in the radicand. What is the square root of a fraction? In general, the square root of a over b equals the square root of a over the square root of b. So what we have here is the square root of 16 divided by the square root of 169. The square root of 16 is 4, and what times what becomes 169? It's good to memorize your timetables. 13 times 13 is 169, so the final answer is 4 over 13.